The activity in front of the Brooklyn News. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Brooklyn, Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Green. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Well, I love how fast Antetokounmpo gets to the basket. One of the most mobile guys in the game.
Harden kicks to Irving. Harden surveying the D. Pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. Makes it off the glass.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. DiVincenzo against Irving. Kicks it out to Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Here's Middleton. That shot no good. The Nets go the other way with it. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Passes it to Harden. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I don't know too many guys who have the skill and attacking mentality that Harden does. I mean, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring the basketball.
Now here's Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo against Green. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside Jordan. Outside Green. Looking for Harris. He gets it there. Nets passing it around. Harden the pass to Green. Out to Harris. From deep three-point range. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now Harris, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. A second chance effort. It's deflected. And it's the Bucks on the break. There's the lob to Portis.
Middleton, the scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. And it's Brown in for James Harden. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Middleton outside. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, when you've got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
Now here's Irving. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here's Irving following the basket by Chris Middleton. Irving attacking the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Here is Forbes. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Pass to Tucker. Now Portis. Good on the bucket.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And here is Irving. 11 feet away and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Here is Forbes. Now Portis. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus.
And so it's Milwaukee, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving a very...
I think the underdog story, started when I...
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
We've got LaMarcus Aldridge down out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Joe Harris, and it's Griffin in at the power forward. So that's the Nets 5. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. And the pass to Irving. Takes the 3. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Tucker finds Antetokounmpo. Here's Portis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Portis has got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee. Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. Gets it to fall, but still just 2 for 10 from the floor this game.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. The shot's good from Forbes. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Irving with it, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. It's good from long range. Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
Like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Harden in for Irving.
Man, can he finish. Chris Middleton, so good at driving inside. And if you don't get there soon enough, he's turning it over on top of your head.
Holiday against Harden. Harden draws the double, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. He doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And You know, at the center and the swing position, those are two guys that still are very reliable.
Chalk up 2 there. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Harden against Holiday, and the basket by Harden.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense. Superb control. Got it on the string.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. 1:35 left now here in the second. Back to DiVincenzo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lopez, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Lopez has got his first points of the game.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Harden the pass to Aldridge. Over Giannis. No good off the back of the rim. Milwaukee leading by 10. It's stolen by Brown. One-on-one fast break. Here's Griffin. And the rejection by Giannis. Passes it to Aldridge. Back to Harden. He feeds it to Griffin. Second chance shot.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo. I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
Some changes for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Green in for Luwawu. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Middleton's checked in. The Nets making a switch here. Irving's checked in. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. For Milwaukee, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Giannis drives in.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Green finds Harden. Jordan with it. Over Lopez. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Wants to get it to Irving and does. It could go. And that would have counted, but his shot was... Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. Amped up and ready off the tip. And that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And one of the things about Harden is he is incredible at scoring despite getting hit. I mean, astonishing to me how he maintains his focus on these shots.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
And Giannis throws it down.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
Pass to Harris. Back to Harden. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Can't connect from short range.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Offensive rebound. Floats it up for Giannis.
It's really easy to understand why this team thinks so highly of Antetokounmpo. I mean, a smart player, he takes high percentage shots, and he's team first in his approach.
Here's Harden, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. He lobs it up, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
And the basket by Harden.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 15.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Irving against DiVincenzo. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And here's the fast break. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Misses the three. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. In the corner, Harden. He gets it in there.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. To the paint. Down low and taken away by Johnson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Milwaukee leading by 11. The pass to Forbes. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Nice shot by Portis.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Brooklyn Nets. Back to Brown. Stolen by Tucker. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Connaughton. There's the lob to Portis. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And guys, the thing that jumps out at me is their block shots. I mean, they're playing up on the shooters tightly, and then they're sending them packing. I mean, putting those shots in reverse, all in a clear, good day's work.
Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Johnson's got the ball, and then Johnson with the dunk.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession, and this time, LaMarcus finds it.
For Milwaukee, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And so he makes both from the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Dishes it to Aldridge. Tries again. Off target. And so it's Milwaukee looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
We've got Brown. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. Harris is out there with Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the four-man position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Portis can't get it to go. Nets trail by 13. The kick out to Irving. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Drew Holiday, he's checked in for the Bucks. Kicks it out to Harden. But Trey. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Middleton and stolen by Harris. One-on-one fast break. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from James Harden.
And, you know, Harden's exceptional at getting out on the break in transition. I mean, running exactly the right path and getting it done.
Here's Holiday, and it's good for two. And the Bucks lead by 13.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Claxton, great positioning on the putback.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Holiday with it. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. To the inside. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The first free throw is good.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line. Jordan,
he's checked in for the Nets. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Milwaukee also making some changes. Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Harden dishes to Jordan. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Middleton on the wing. A three ball. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his fifth rebound right now in the game. And Harden wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. Bucks leading by 10. Here's... Oh, my God! That is breathtaking.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Lopez comes in for Bobby Portis, and Antetokounmpo subbed in for Chris Middleton. For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Irving. Here's Lopez. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Bucks.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The kick out to Irving. The Nets working the ball around now. Harden way outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
And Harden has the ultimate green light. I mean, it's uber green, including launching from outside of the state.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Harden outside. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And the lead is down inside single digits.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our setting tonight. And before we...
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Seth Curry. Harris is out there with Howard. Then it's Green, and it's Simmons in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And the basket by Harris. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Outside Curry. The pass to Green. Holiday against Curry. 5 to shoot. Pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. It's a 5-point game. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Harris misses. Fast break, Milwaukee. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
And Howard with the stuff.
You lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
To the paint. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Middleton. Pass to Portis. And they get it. And it's good on the way up.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Simmons against Holiday. And the wide open shot from Green. That three off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And here we go. Philadelphia running again. Outside for Curry. On the wing, Harris. Inside, here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Simmons against Holiday. Middleton the pass to Portis. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Philadelphia leading by 5. In the corner, it's Harris. Outside Curry. His three-pointers off the mark. Portis with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And then for Philadelphia, Korkmaz checked in for Green. Shake Milton comes in for Curry. And Maxey subbed in for Ben Simmons.
Oh, man, challenging the defense inside with the pass. That's just good ball movement.
Here's Korkmaz. Off target from three-point range. Bucks trail by 3. Giannis passes to Forbes. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
To the inside. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There's 48 seconds left here in the first quarter. Fires the three. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Bucks. Big stretch here going 10-2. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Scotty's checked in for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Tobias Harris. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And here now is Thybulle. It's blocked and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Here is Forbes. Lopez inside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
How many fans do I got for the love of the culture?
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker, also Brook Lopez out there, and it's Forbes in at the 1 spot.
The size of Lopez, I mean, that's difficult to contain, and he's effective at using it to draw fouls.
Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Milwaukee leading by 5. And Tucker kicks to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. And for the 76ers, they're shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Here's Korkmaz. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. 6 feet out. Here's Lopez. 4 seconds left, and he lays it up and in. Lopez has got the lead up to 5 now for the Bucks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
On the wing, Milton. Now, here's Thibault, guarded by Tucker. Clock at 6. Scott the pass to Milton. And that one, good. Milton's got his first bucket in this one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
Simmons against DiVincenzo. And Harris wide open. He shoots. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. On defense, the 76ers.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Curry passes to Howard. That shot misses. Great D that time from Portis. Milwaukee leading by 7. Here's Holiday. And Simmons with the rebound.
I mean, he struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Curry with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
A nice shot by Simmons.
Look how smart he is. I mean, Simmons, he knows how to pick his spots. He knows his strengths.
Holiday surveying the floor. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Harris from the arc. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Middleton left side. Shoots it up. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harris kicks to Howard. Outside for Simmons. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. And now it's only a 5-point Bucks lead.
Improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Simmons. The wide open look here for Holiday. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Harris. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. And Shaq, you bestowed your Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
The 76ers trail by 5. So on the floor for Philadelphia. Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Curry. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Howard in at the 5. On the wing, Harris. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got the opening bucket to start the second half for the 76ers. Bucks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Pass to Giannis. Lopez against Howard. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Bobby Portis is checked in for Brook Lopez. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game.
Catch and drain. Harris is a dead-eye shooter. He provides great space.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Portis shooting foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to a point with the bucket from Drew Holiday. Holiday against Simmons. There's the feed to Curry. On the wing, Green. Back to Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be given.
And Giannis throws it down.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Simmons dishes to Howard. For 3, Harris. No good there. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. Maxey, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by 1. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Here's the pass to Maxey. Now, here's Milton. He's guarded closely. 4 on the shot clock. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Antetokounmpo. And the 76ers also making a change. Harris is checked in. Thibault, the pass to Harris. And Lopez pulls it down.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his troubles tonight.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated. And that one drops for him. And the Bucks lead by 1.
But when someone's open, Lopez will find them, using his height to see over the defense.
Pass to Milton. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Maxey passes to Harris. And that one clearly a foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Harris finds Howard. On the wing, Milton. 7 points in the game. A nice shot by Harris.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Middleton drives in, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Brook Lopez. E.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Outside, Simmons. Out to Harris. Lopez with the steal. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Down low. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 2.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Simmons finds Green. DiVincenzo against Simmons. For 3, Harris hands it from downtown. Harris has got 14 points now in the second half.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Great look, but off the mark. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. And here's Harris from the arc. Simmons dishes to Howard. Good on the shot. And that's now 10 points for Dwight Howard.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo swings it in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Simmons passes to Howard. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Giannis inside. Simmons is there. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the most feared rim protectors in the league.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Simmons looking it over. Curry on the wing. Howard trying to free himself up. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got his first basket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Giannis. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
And Holiday throws it down.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Harris passes to Howard. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his 6th rebound on the night. DiVincenzo finds Portis. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possession. Turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Becoming more and more of a leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots from good possession.
Holiday against Harris. 1:14 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Giannis inside. Guarded by Simmons. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Here's Simmons. No good. Shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And here's the break. Here's Giannis. It's in!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
Howard. Forbes with the rebound. And here we go, the Bucks running again. Here's Giannis. Money!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. In the corner, it's Harris from outside the arc. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And Forbes kicks to Antetokounmpo.
76ers foul. That's his first personal foul. Shooting.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Harris looking it over. Open shot. Green missed. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to... A look from above the incredible City Hall. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's Green in at the power forward. And for the 76ers, they've got Howard. Tobias Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Simmons. And it's Curry in at the two-guard spot. Now here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Jordan trying to free himself up. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Harris misses.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Just 4 to shoot. Second shot opportunity, and that one's good, Irving.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
Now the pass to Green. Simmons against Harden. Simmons passes to Howard, and he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here is Harden, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Harden's shot is off.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
To the inside. Here's Curry over Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
What I love is the confidence that Seth Curry plays with, and it has him attacking the defense. A little bit too physical there defensively. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Right side Irving. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They're just so smooth. Kyrie Irving identifying the opening and then letting it rip.
Simmons passes to Howard. Jordan with some nice D. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Passes it to Harris. Back to Irving. The 3. Dishes it to Jordan. Poke loose. Howard with the steal. The drive by Simmons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Here's Harden. Again, the Nets for 2. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for it.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think 2 guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the 2 guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Jeff Green. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I'm amazed at Simmons' athletic ability. He moves so fluidly for someone that size.
And here's Irving. He's got 6. Shoots from the elbow. Claxton. Rebound by the 76ers. Now the 76ers on the break. Harris with the ball. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, guys, you really can't say enough about Simmons. Bouncing off defenders like it's nothing on his way to the basket.
It's Harden with the drive. Here's Aldridge. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Simmons with it. Picked up by Harris. Simmons against Harris. On the left block. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Irving. That one good for 2. Irving's got 8 points.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Howard, the basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
Harden scanning the floor, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Brooklyn now, Griffin is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden. Then there's Brown. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. Here is Harden after Ben Simmons' bucket. Harden dishes to Harris. It's Harden with the drive. Can't cash in from close range. Philadelphia leading by 8. Here's Thibault. And the shot goes in.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Harden outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Inside. Here's Thibault. Pass to Maxey. The kick out to Scott. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Brown kicks to Griffin. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Now here's Thibault. To the paint. Here's Korkmaz. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Count it. Harden's got 8 points.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Outside for Simmons. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Harden finds Brown. Now, here is Harden. Defense is right there. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Thibault, the pass to Scott. There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter. And they're running. And Harden wide open. He shoots. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Now just a 4-point Philadelphia lead. Simmons left side. Dish now to Scott. To the middle. Here's Maxey. And he lays it straight in. And the 76ers lead by 6.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The 3 from Harden. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pass to Thibault. And taken away by Brown. Here's Griffin. Count it. Griffin's got 4 this quarter.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 16.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Kicks it out to Harden. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 16 points, 2 block shots, and 2 assists. He was on the fringes. And that'll do it for our...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Ooh, that first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
We've got Green. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Howard in at center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back 9 of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
Now, here is Harden. Harris outside. The pass to Jordan. Here's Harden. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Dwight Howard. Ricky, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Murray finds Harris. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Irving passes to Jordan. Back to Irving. The feed to Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Simmons dishes to Curry. Curry on the wing. Here's Howard. Another shot, and it's sent back by Irving.
Boy, Kyrie Irving becoming a better and better defender over time. Nice block right there.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Nets. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have, just 1 for 4 from the field, they're struggling.
Clearly a foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Brown, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 8. Good. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
Guys, how good is Kyrie Irving at shielding off defenders and getting the soft shot up on the drive?
Harris against Aldridge. And it's Harris off the drive. Howard can't hit. Nets trail by 4. Green finds Aldridge. It's stolen by Green. Milton with it. Back to Harris. Good D by Jordan. And there's the call on Howard. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Some changes for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Seth Curry. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Jordan. Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength, his savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
So he gets them both. 76ers have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. In the corner, it's Harris. And it's Griffin with the rebound. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn for the tie. And Irving with the lay-in. Good. Irving's got it all tied up now for Brooklyn.
But just a spectacular display of ball handling from Kyrie, opening up the look there. Many believe he might have the best handle in the game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Korkmaz. And the Nets making a change here as well. Claxton's checked in. Now, here's Maxey. Here's Howard, and it's blocked by Brown. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving kicks to Brown. Back to Irving. For the lead. That one, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Irving surveying the floor. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Maxey passes to Howard. And good that time. Howard's got 9. 8 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And Irving launches it from deep. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. 76ers lead by 2. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Nets. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Harris. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward. Irving's shot is good.
Now, don't sleep on Kyrie Irving's perimeter game. Yes, he can get inside and score at will, but boy, you better check that jumper.
Here's Simmons. Got a piece of it. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. A nice shot by Irving.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Simmons. Yep, it counts. Simmons got 20 points.
And really, Simmons is nearly impossible to contain when he's sprinting to the hoop. An athletic behemoth who causes defenders fits.
Here is Harden. On the wing, Harris. Outside Irving. This one for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And we know this. When Kyrie Irving starts to get going on the offensive end, he's really tough to contain. An incredible scorer because you know he can hurt you from any area of the floor.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Dives for it. It's stolen by Milton. Here's Thibault. Some solid defense from Harris. Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Bucket is good. Irving's got 18 points just in the second half.
Boy, how frustrating it must be when you manage to slow up Irving only to have him drop the floater.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Wow, hammering it in.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Simmons inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Harden dishes to Irving. Back to Harden. Tries it from 9. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
That one goes. Count it.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
And Brooklyn has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. The 3 from Harden. Harden missing again. The 76ers trail by 4 by himself. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Harden can't hit. 76ers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Green, he's checked in for the 76ers. Curry comes in for Shake Milton. Jordan, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. Wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he sees it.
Harden kicks to Jordan. Passes to Harris. He dishes it to Harden. 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Jordan. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Stolen by Harden. Now, here's Irving. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Simmons drops them both.
Well, in a game this tight, you can't overlook how important those free throws could be.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Now Harden. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one back.
And an intentional foul right there. He knocks down the clutch free throw. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
From deep, Harden. The three won't fall. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean,
I was on him, then I hurt my left knee. Told that I'm a dog, but you bet not pet me. I hate jealousy. That's my pet peeve. I just woke up, then I broke my left knee. I said I'm a dog, so I broke off my leash. I just can't help. I was running from my problems, found I put wheels on my foot. So much swag and you can't touch. Get up, homie. Man, I hate up that foot. Work. I'ma work and get into it. How you hating and abuse? All my hit me, I'm a header. I'm just trying to in the Ford Fusion while it's moving. Where's my brain? I didn't lose it, I didn't lost it, I didn't crash the coupe in Austin. I just seen a pink dolphin while it's swimming. I just grabbed my toothbrush and them bristles kinda tough. My sneakers cost too much and my flow too hard to touch. I just lost my left arm and my right hand joint. Nigga, where you going? Cause that's the wrong way to.
Downtown Milwaukee is seen from... And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harden. Green is out there with Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving at the 2 guard. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now, here is Harden. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lots of speed and athleticism on the floor tonight, Brent. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates themselves in this one.
The shot by Jordan, no good. And the Bucks with possession. Holiday dishes to Lopez. In the corner, Middleton with it. Back to Lopez. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Good D by Lopez.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by DiVincenzo.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Nets have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
On the wing, Giannis. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now the dish to Lopez. Lays it up and banks it in.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the wide open shot from Green. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Middleton against Harris. Back to Jordan. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. Giannis left side. In the corner, Middleton with it. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Fast break, here they come. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Irving. Harden's got his second basket.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Now here's Giannis. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Irving. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. And the Bucks with some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Nets also changing it up. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Jeff Green. And it's Brown in for Joe Harris.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here is Forbes. Off target from 3-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Kyrie, such a blur in the open court, leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
Over to the wing. Back to Holiday. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Nets trail by 4. Irving up top. Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Count the basket.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another in.
Holiday against Irving. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
Now Irving. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And here is Harris. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Harris, Harden out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin, and it's Aldridge in at the center, filling out the middle. Clock at 4, Griffin with the steal. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Brown's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Nets. Milwaukee in the lead. Up top, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Harden. Portis can't get it to go.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Here's Forbes. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Harden the pass to Brown. Back to Harden. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Again, the Nets for 2.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Portis kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Portis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on. Griffin attacking. The kick out to Brown. The Nets working the ball around now. Back to Harris from downtown. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Harden's shot is good. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Middleton on the wing. Passes it to Portis. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Harris. And he commits the intentional foul. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. The Nets also changing it up. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. And Irving launches it from deep. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The shot's good from Forbes.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Jordan finds Irving. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Irving's got 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Portis to the paint. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And the Nets making a change here as well. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. That one good for 2. Giannis has got 4 points this quarter.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Irving surveying the floor. On the wing, Harris sinks the triple. Harris has got the lead up to 5 now for the Nets. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Lopez right side. A shot by Holiday. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarters.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They only had a couple rough stretches and
I promise to break for a positive fate.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what Harden has done in this game so far.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the role.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Clock at 6. Middleton drives in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. They get it back. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Blake Griffin comes in for Jeff Green. On the way, Harris. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 3. Holiday with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now here's Middleton. Here's Lopez. Griffin grabs the board. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. And so they foul intentionally. Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. Irving with it. He's got 8. The feed to Griffin. Middleton against Irving. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the shot is long. Poked loose. Here's Portis. Outside Holiday. Now Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Portis.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Irving against Holiday. And here is Irving. Here's Harden on the wing. From past the arc. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Johnson, the pass to Chioza. Back to Johnson. Tipped away. The pass to Chioza. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And Portis throws it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. To the inside. Pass to Chioza. Antetokounmpo against Johnson. Shot clock at 5. To halt the run. And foul on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Harden kicks to Jordan. Back to Harden. The three. That one, no good. And we've reached the end of the third. Milwaukee on top as they dominate. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So for Brooklyn now, we've got DeAndre Jordan, Harden out there with Irving, then it's Green, and it's Claxton in at the 3 spot.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
Holiday, Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Irving.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Here's Holiday. Kicks it to Lopez. Here's the 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for P.J. Tucker.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And Giannis gets it to go. And the Bucks lead by 3.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Back to Harris to tie it up. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. And he nails the 3rd. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Here's Holiday, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Appreciate Drew Holiday getting shifty there on the inside to draw the contact.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Jordan, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. They're running. Pulls up for 3. Doesn't go that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
A different look for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. It's Harden with the drive. The kick out to Irving. For 3, Harris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Back to Forbes. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. Harden kicks to Green. And here's Harris from the arc. That shot, no good.
Definitely a situation we want to make sure we don't give him too good of a look.
It's Giannis with the drive. Green with the block. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge. In the corner, Harden. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot two here.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
And the double up onto Kumbo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And you just have to understand that hours and hours of practice mean that clutch free throws become easy.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Forbes. Back to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. That one goes. Count it.
Big time shot from young Giannis there. He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
Here's Harden on the wing. Defended by Portis. Outside, Green. Irving passes to Harris. Frames it from downtown.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
That's a pretty sweet touch there shown by Antetokounmpo. The D cannot relax when he's got the ball, especially in that spot.
Outside Irving. 36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Harris passes to Irving. He feeds it to Jordan. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Forbes can't get it to go.
You know, and after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that back.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Huge free throws, bumps the lead up to 3, and now they simply have to guard against the 3-ball.
Harden the pass to Harris. Outside Irving. There's the triple. And the miss. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the... All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for... Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for Philadelphia, Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. Then there's Howard. Then it's Green. And it's Harris in at the 4 slot. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in.
Well, I love how fast Antetokounmpo gets to the basket. One of the most mobile guys in the game.
Simmons passes to Howard. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. It's hauled in by Harris.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. The drive by Simmons. Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates. And if they're open, they get the ball.
Now here's Giannis. And it's good for 2.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
Outside, Simmons. Outside, Curry. There's the three. No good. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
And here is Antetokounmpo after Tobias Harris getting his shot to go from deep, and that one good.
Just a lovely touch on that little flop from Antetokounmpo. You know, that's a nice little shot to have in your repertoire. This guy is the full and total package.
Now here's Curry. Down low. That's good from Howard on the assist by Curry. Howard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the turnover again by Milwaukee. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Scotty's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Tucker's checked in. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
And it's sent back by Howard. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Middleton outside. And there's the feed to Lopez. Good D by Howard. Philadelphia leading by 7. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in, kept alive. Howard. Thibault, the pass to Howard. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. Middleton for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, you know, that's the hustle and nose for the ball that P.J. Tucker possesses. You've got to get a body on him.
Pass to Scott. To the middle. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Bucks trail by 5. Ball's knocked loose. Forbes the pass to Lopez. Here's Connaughton. Lopez inside, working on Howard, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Now here's Milton. Antetokounmpo defending.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Good if it goes. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. 76ers lead by. And it's been been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Scott in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Hey, Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
Passes to Tucker. The dish to Holiday. Nice D from Scott.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Harris passes to Maxey. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness, you know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Here's Holiday. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Out to Harris. Three-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, Giannis.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Here's Simmons. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Right side, out of Antetokounmpo. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Korkmaz checked in for Mike Scott, and Curry subbed in for Maxey. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And Holiday kicks to Antetokounmpo. Offensive rebound. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Harris.
I tell you what, Antetokounmpo has a real killer instinct on offense. I mean, this guy is serious about trying to score the ball and make plays. Always playing downhill, always in attack, and constantly keeping the defense on its heels.
Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Howard, the pass to Curry. Oh, good with the triple.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And Middleton kicks to Portis. Pass to DiVincenzo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
1:31 left here in the second. Curry on the wing. Covered by Giannis. Outside for Simmons. And Curry has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here is Forbes, guarded by Green. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. over Green, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Ben Simmons.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. Curry passes to Thibault. Back to Curry. Here's Korkmaz. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Thibault. Thibault's got 4 this quarter.
Worked that one inside nicely.
29 seconds left in the first half. It's Giannis with the drive and the dunk by Giannis.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
That one is no good. Now, here's Thibault. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Thibault's got 6 points. Up in time. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7 points. And that...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Simmons. Not going to go that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. For the finish. Up again. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
Here's Antetokounmpo. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Howard. Can't cash in from close range. Bucks trail by 6. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Yep, it counts.
Few better than Giannis completing the play. Incredible strength, plus excellent agility.
Maxey's checked in for Seth Curry. The Bucks shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not.
And, you know, this is the area where Simmons is most effective, mainly due to his size and athleticism.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
And that's an intentional foul. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. Harris kicks to Korkmaz. On the wing, Milton. Inside. Now the pass to Maxey. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 3. Now here is Holiday. He's tightly guarded. Portis finds Holiday. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 5th rebound in this one. There's the lob for Harris. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Middleton. Good D by Howard.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Korkmaz. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Here's Holiday, and he banks in the layup. Holiday's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Maxey passes to Milton. Out to the right wing. Howard at the elbow. Bounce pass for Milton. Howard, good. He's got 8.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Outside Holiday. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. Here's Maxey. There's 49 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. To the middle. Howard, that's good. And the 76ers lead by 5.
There's an example of that strength that Dwight Howard possesses. I love seeing him fight through contact.
Holiday, the pass to Portis. Back to Holiday. Over Maxey. Stolen away. And now Philadelphia on the break. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. It's his first trip to the line.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Furkan Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. Milwaukee also making some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Forbes feeds to Lopez. Back to Forbes. Lays it up off the glass. Forbes has got his first points of the game.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Tobias Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Curry. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Thybulle in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Harris kicks to Thybulle. Over in the corner, Green. To the inside. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Lopez. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Simmons passes to Harris. Count it. And the 76ers lead by 6.
You know, you can't allow Harris to get comfortable there now, guys. I mean, once he gets the positioning he wants, you're toast.
Giannis drives in. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And the rejection by Giannis. To the paint. Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that's exactly why Antetokounmpo is so loved. I mean, his ability to make the right call, the right decision in pick and roll sets, that's why he's involved in those sets as much as he is.
That's good from Harris on the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 4 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 4. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. And Philadelphia making a change here. Howard's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Drew Holiday in for Pat Connaughton. Simmons passes to Howard. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. What's up? And Simmons is just a complete package, a player that can really drop dimes to his teammates.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton. The 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Persistence pays for Middleton, commanding the ball and really demonstrating why his teammates trust him in these moments.
Outside for Simmons. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. Outside Curry. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo up top. Started by Howard. Holiday dishes to Giannis. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Now just a 1.76ers lead. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10. Harris outside. He feeds it to Howard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Holiday.
You know, I think you just got to be a little smarter around Howard. That guy's, I mean, Howard's pretty crafty at drawing contact on the way up. Needed those and got it. Terrific job at the line under pressure.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Here's Holiday. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Pass to Harris. Down low. Howard misses. And there's the call on Hull. That is his first foul of the game. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. The Bucks also with the sub. Lopez is checked in. Now Giannis. 50 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Count it!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Simmons passes to Howard, and a lot of contact on that one. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Over Simmons, and that's it. A huge stop to win the game with the last-second rejection. So it's Philadelphia. And don't let the high fashion fool you. These Brooklyn Nets mean business. A shot from... And let's check out the injury report. 5 players unavailable tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Howard. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for Brooklyn, Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. Harden against Simmons. Harden dishes to Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, when you draw this much attention from the deep, you know someone's bound to be left open. And Harden finds it. And last season we saw...
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane.
Harden the pass to Green. Back to Harden. Jordan at the elbow. And then slammed in by Jordan.
And he doesn't always feel the need to get fancy on those dunks, but when Jordan does, he makes it something special, just like that one.
It's stolen by Green. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And it's blocked by Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Harden against Simmons. Outside for Jordan. Pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. Here's Harden. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Simmons inside. Working on Green.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes for the throwdown.
Here's Harden. Oh!
Nice. I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Simmons passes to Howard. Good on the bucket.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. And the 76ers with possession. Here's Curry. Bank shot, no good. Curry against Irving. Three-pointer. Green with the rebound. And Curry, here we go. A rebound by the Nets. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Count it. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. And Howard with the second chance points.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Harden kicks to Harris. Back to Harden. Knocks it loose. And on the way from Irving for 3. Popped up there for Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
Irving against Kerr.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Green, no luck.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the 76ers now. The 76ers leading by 4. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Simmons slams it in.
Like whenever Simmons finishes with power off the drive, he'll make a post.
A shot by Harden, wide open. And again, it's the Nets missing. Simmons against Harden. And that one drops for him. Simmons got 12.
Well, and in terms of size, that's a mismatch he'll exploit every time, especially inside.
Here's Harden. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the...
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. Naturally, a ball...
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course, I'm
giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the 76ers. Howard is out there with Scott. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz at the 3, the small forward. And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this one. And so he makes both from the line.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside Irving. Lets it go from 11, and it goes down 2 points. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
Got to know that Irving is an excellent mid-range shooter. But then again, where isn't he a great shooter?
Scott inside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Outside Irving. Connects from three-point range. Irving's got 10.
Oh, you better stick with Irving. You can't allow him any separation in the pick and roll.
Milton the pass to Scott. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here in the second, with about a minute and a half gone by, Irving for 3. Inside, Brown finds Aldridge. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Philadelphia leading by 4. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Griffin. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You don't put up numbers like Griffin unless you can finish through the contact inside.
Now, here's Maxey. Guarded closely. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nets. Here's Irving. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Irving's got it all tied up now for the Nets. And here's Maxey. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And they pick up 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
And they take the lead.
That's his second three-pointer of this quarter after not getting any in the first.
Now, here's Milton. He's covered by Brown. And taken away by Brown. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game. And the Nets making a change here. Harden's checked in. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. And the layup's good off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 1.
With broad shoulders and a solid upper body strength. Now, Harris is lethal around the rim.
Now, here is Harden. Tight defense on him. Irving attacking. Back to Griffin. Just 4 to shoot. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Griffin's got his second bucket.
Look at that. Griffin is such an incredible talent. He's made a living off finding ways to score through contact.
And Blake Griffin, the combination of power and agility, that guy is a handful inside.
Yeah, Jay, he can finish with either hand. He favors that right block, and he's got an array of moves down there to keep you guessing.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by Thibault. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got 17 now.
His field goal percentage is creeping up there now. I mean, it wasn't pretty in the first quarter.
Here's Maxson. Scott kicks to Thibault. Scott inside. Aldridge is covering. Scott can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Brown, good. Brown's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Korkmaz, no good. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Harden scanning the floor. Pass to Aldridge. Right side, Griffin. Left side, Irving. Aldridge inside. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Thibault. Now the 76ers on the break. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
What a performance for Kyrie.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Looking at the Nets. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Man, their fans know how.
And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
We've got Harden. Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Jordan. And it's Irving in at the 2 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Yep, that one goes in there. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
And here's Harden for 3. That one's not going to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts it on the deck and takes it to the hoop. Simmons is one of the best at using the dribble to score.
Harden against Simmons. Harden dishes to Jordan. Kicks it out to Harden. And it's blocked by Simmons.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Harden inside the 3-point line. His first shot coming late, and it's Green missing.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Irving for 3. That one no good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Curry attacking. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for Irving. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. And stolen by Simmons. Fast break, Philadelphia by himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Oh, the quick hands of Simmons. He's great at realizing when to risk going after steals.
It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stuff.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Sixers.
Outside, Simmons. There's the feed to Howard. Basket counts. Howard's got the lead up to 8 now for the 76ers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here is Harden. Jordan, the pass to Harden. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harden's got 10 points.
Look, when he's not killing you on the perimeter, he's doing it inside.
Here's Simmons. Howard trying to free himself out.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. On the wing, Milton. Knocked away and stolen by Harris. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Then for the 76ers, Korkmaz, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Curry, and Maxey subbed in for Simmons. It's Harden with the drive.
Oh, he doesn't take his foot.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, and when Harden is going strong to the rim, he's looking for the throwdown, ripping the rim down hard on that one.
Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Harden. And that one is good. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Harden. Aldridge trying to break free. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Harden. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Maxey, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 8 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Oh, yeah, no need for hero ball there. I mean, you just need to make the right basketball play Outstanding dish that time.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey. Then there's Howard. Then it's Green, and it's Korkmaz in at the 4-man position. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
You have to keep this man out of the paint. Griffin, professional poster maker.
Now, here's Thybulle. He's covered by Brown. Hangs in the air. And the pass to Thybulle. A second chance effort. Brooklyn with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Irving surveying the floor. And the 3 off target.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Howard misses, and the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Jeff Green is checked in for Aldridge. And it's James Harden in for Bruce Brown. Then for the 76ers, Harris comes in for Korkmaz. And Simmons subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Here's Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Maxey.
And it's clear that the Beard is a special player, a clutch performer. He loves to play the game of basketball.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for the 76ers. Harden hits them both.
I like that he's playing with an edge here in the second half. I mean, he didn't get to the line once in the first half.
Here's Simmons. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Simmons got 22.
Give him another. Simmons is terrific tonight. He's figuring out ways to light it up.
Harden outside. He kicks it to Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First free throw is good.
The determination of Irving. He's a type A personality who just wants to win.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Simmons. Green with the block. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Harris.
And not everyone remembers Harden was a good passer in college. He's refined his game, and now he's become one of the league's best.
Here's Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 12 points here in the second half.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Harden outside. He feeds it to Griffin. Here's Irving. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Well, this is what Griffin gives you. Excellent vision, excellent decision-making with the ball in his hands.
Curry's shot is off. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. And Harden with the stuff.
As if there was any question, Harden with the big-time play.
Simmons against Green. Simmons can't get it to go.
They came close there to tying it up.
That was a really important possession, especially at this stage of the game. Painful miss. Irving continues to bury big shot after big shot. He just has a knack for stepping up in crucial moments.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Here's Howard. Makes it off the glass.
This is what great players do. Howard relishes the chance to hit these important shots.
With it. And it's blocked by Simmons. And he recovers it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. A putback, and Green is right there. Green's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nets.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? And it's Simmons, that time on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 5 assists in the game. outside. Outside for Griffin. Dishes it to Irving. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
He is so experienced in these situations. I love seeing Howard welcome the chance to be the hero.
Pass to Harris. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Curry. It drops.
Look at how assured Irving is. When the game is on the line, he demands the rock.
No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. This is your only hope.
Here's Howard, and it's sent back by Irving. Harden outside. In the corner, it's Harris. From outside the arc. Offline. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Yep, David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.